Daniel Zamudio experienced before he died. That's what hell is. It's what comes out of judgment, including religious judgment, discrimination, and the hatred that is implicit in that discrimination, no matter how it's veiled. Steenberg gives a clue, 216. 6 times 6 times 6 is 216. Aaron and Melissa from Chile. Aaron and Melissa from Chile? How weird. Daniel from Florida. And oh my, 2 hours and 16 minutes. 2 days, 2 hours and 16 minutes since Steenberg Geyser last erupted. Hell equals 37. What is hell? Flames, 56. They burned him. They burned Daniel Zamudio. They burned him. They broke his legs. Crushed his legs with a boulder. Disgusting. Horrifying. It gives every good, kinky person bad feeling in their stomach. Because good kinky people understand pain. Obviously. Masochistic people understand pain. And they can't imagine the pain that boy went through, that young man. So Daniel Zamudio from Chile is the boy I'm talking about. 24 years old. He was a man, but he was a boy. Aaron and Melissa from Chile. Daniel from Florida. Daniel Zamudio from Chile. And suddenly we know something's going on. Don't we? True equals 64. True. Sadist is 72. A true sadist. An evil sadist. Daniel in Red Rain. The guys who killed Daniel Zamudio. John and Jake Chambers equals 143. He's the boy in the Dark Tower by Stephen King. Flagellation, 114. We were talking about that. Hmm. 216. 21 times 6 is 126. A reflection of 216, which is 6 times 6 times 6. Mount Papandayan is 2,666 meters tall at its highest point. Mount Puntang, same value. Mountains, twin hills, twin brats. Nostrils, the nostrils of the dragon. I didn't say anything for 172, did I? It was there though, 172. I went, 172. I recognized it as something. Well, it just so happens it was coming up. Pharaoh Lorenzo, the Hurricane Boy, Twin Prophecy, 172. Aaron and Melissa, 127, a reflection. Storm Boy, Twin Boys, 127. The Bad equals 7. The bad 12-year-old twins, Daniel and Samuel. Bad equals 7. And 127 plus 7 is 134. Twin Bad Boys, 134. Daniel Zamudio, 134. Daniel from Chile, 134. I saw the sign, twin signs. My steamboat hurricane named Lorenzo is a bad storm boy. 1 plus 3 plus 4 is 8. 13 plus 4 is 17. Jake Wetterling was born on Friday, 17th of February 1978. Melissa equals 78. October equals 78. Jake was abducted and murdered in October. He was born in 1978. 1702-1978. If you add up all the digits, they add up to 35. We were looking at 134, the value of Daniel Zamudio. 1 plus 7 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1 plus 9 plus 7 plus 8 is 35. Jake's life path number, that's how you work it out. Lorenzo, Kajiki, Ivo, Kiko, Octave equals 314. A reflection of 134. 31 plus 4 also equals 35. 3 plus 5 is 8. So that's Jake's life path number, 8. And if you take the time 337 and add 8 minutes, you land on 345. 8 minutes is the difference between those two calculations, which came about so differently. So strange. So strange. 1 plus 4 plus 3 is 8. Pharaoh, Lorenzo, 172. Leather strap is 143. Prediction. Sadist. American is 64. But which is the bad sadist? And which is the good sadist? The good sadist is the one that respects the free will of the victim. So the victim is not really a victim. The victim is someone choosing to get a spanking, perhaps, or whatever it might be. It might be electric shocks. Whatever it is. Freedom of choice. Freedom. Freedom to choose. 2 days, 2 hours, 16. That's what it was when we came here. It's now 2 days, 2 hours, 22 minutes since the steamboat geyser last erupted in Wyoming. 2 days, 2 hours, 22 minutes ago. And we might as well leave this calculation. We've looked at it. We don't need to look at it anymore. Depends where you are. What the time is depends where you are. Where are you? What part of the world are you in? Australia has a few time zones. Perth is in a different time zone. It's 6:15 in Perth compared to 8:15 where I am on the East Coast. So 2 hours difference. Phoenix, Arizona. Phoenix, Arizona has a different time zone to Wyoming because it is Mountain Standard Time. It's 3:15 a.m. in Phoenix, Arizona. Remember before it was 3:37 in Wyoming? Well, it's yet to be 3:37 in Phoenix. Nathan is a boy of the Phoenix. Nathan knows about pain, non-consensual pain. Bushfires don't ask permission. 3 plus 5 is 8. Life path number 8. 3:37 plus 8 minutes is 3:45. Nathan said, maybe try that on. Try that on for size. 24th of the 11th, 1995. Nathan's birthday. 2 plus 4 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 5 equals 32. So Nathan's one of these people who has all the digits in his date of birth actually has a value of life. And this is how you add up life path number. Fate also equals 32. 3 plus 2 is 5, so that's Nathan's life path number. The digital root of all these numbers combined. 5. The pentagram. The 5-star boy. The 5-star boy. Lorenzo. Lorenzo, Kajiki, Ivo, Kiko, Octave. They all have something in common. Octave means 8. That's Jake's life path number. 8. You see, 8 and 5. 5 and 8. Storm equals 85. Hot boy. Twins. Nathan was born on Friday. Jake was born on Friday. William was born on Friday. Jayton was born on Friday. Demas was born on Saturday. Just had to be different. He had to come right on the stroke of midnight just to be different. Because Jake and Demas are twins. Biological twins. Identical twins. Twins equals 85. Friday, 24th of November 1995. Nathan was born. 85 days later, Jake turned 18. But he didn't. He would have, he should have, but he didn't. Because a non-consent respecting, violating predator, closeted fake Christian, kidnapped him. Or another way of looking at Jake's killer is he was a captive of homophobia, a captive of the prejudice, which bred a lot of predators, actually. Homophobia bred a lot of predators. A lot of people evolved into predators because they were in the closet. Daniel Heinrich was one of them. Jake was unlucky enough to be his only victim in terms of murder. 85, twins. Angels equals 58. Nathan is 58. Steam is 58. Steam angels. 5 plus 8 is 13. Age, the word age. 1 plus 7 plus 5 is 13. Jacob is 31. 31 plus 13 is 44. 4 fours is 16. William aged 16. The word 16. 19 plus 9 plus 24 plus 20 plus 5 plus 5 plus 14 is 96. The same as Steamboat. Destiny of the boy. Ernesto. Ernesto is the name of the hurricane in Red Rain by R.L. Stein. The real Sting. Feel good. The child. Red Rain child. The sadist Daniel in hell. Satan and Jacob. My Pharaoh, Lorenzo. Lorenzo. A hurricane, but not just any hurricane. The Pharaoh of Atlantic hurricanes. Lorenzo overcomes the hardship, the pain, the dry air, the wind shear. He overcomes. He doesn't just overcome, he thrives. Somehow, he does. He thrives where he shouldn't, because he's a deviant. And that's yet to come. Lorenzo is yet to come. As is the 60-second eruption of Steamboat Geyser. It's yet to come. It's 3:20 a.m. now in Phoenix, Arizona. 3:20 a.m. Friday, 26th of July, 2019. Breeze equals 61. Breeze. The last eruption was number 61 of the current active phase. The next one will be number 62. Breeze is 61. Miracle is 61. Nathan David Breeze equals 159. It's 15.9 in Sydney. Nathan left this world aged 13. Jake was 11, Nathan 13. 11.13 in Melbourne. 6 km/h wind in Melbourne. 13 km/h wind in Sydney. Prediction equals 113. Nathan David Breeze. Prediction. And I could go on and on and on and on. Did I mention Manoj equals 53, where his full name equals 109? Spanked equals 70. Spank equals 61. Good discipline, 141. Kinky discipline equals 170. Consent is very important. It has to be genuine. Genuine consent. No coercion. No coercion. No bribery. None of that. Genuine. They have to be keen. The person has to be keen, genuinely keen. Genuinely into it or into you. Or both. Whatever they're into. The next eruption will be, like I said, number 62. It's 6.2 now in Canberra. Samuel, 71. Reflection, 107. Bad Mirror Boy equals 140. 171, tropical cyclone. Prediction, 113. 159, Nathan David Breeze. 171 was my receipt number, remember? The other day. So there it is. The prediction of Jake and Nathan is the prediction of Jayton and Demas. Jayton looks in the mirror, he sees Lorenzo. He sees the Pharaoh of Atlantic hurricanes in 2019. Melissa means honeybee, the queen. A pharaoh needs a queen. Where are we going? Let's go Wyoming. Back to Wyoming. Back to where the steamboat geezer is. It's 4:23 a.m. in Wyoming in the USA. And that's it. That's the prophecy of the Storm Boys, Jake and Nathan. It's a steamboat prophecy and it's a hurricane prophecy, all in one. Lorenzo is a kinky, masochistic deviant. He gets off on pain. Melissa means honeybee, the queen. The pharaoh needs his queen. There's a new I name compared to 2013 because William guessed Lorenzo in 2013. Lorenzo peaked in strength on the 22nd of October 2013. It was a Sunday. In 1989, when Jake was murdered, Sunday night, 22nd of October. So on the 22nd of October 2013, Lorenzo peaked in strength as a hurricane. What's he going to do in 2019? William was born on the 6th, as was Jayton. William looks in the mirror, he sees Jayton. Jayton looks in the mirror, he sees Lorenzo. Lorenzo looks in the mirror, he sees William. Jayton's biological twin is Demas, the dark side. Demas has dark hair, dark eyes. Jayton is a blondie, blonde hair, blue eyes, just like Daniel and Samuel. Dunno. You'll have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see. That's what Nathan always says. Wait and see and then you'll know. And he's not wrong. 32. Remember his life path number? You get it from 32. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5. The 5-star boy. The pentagram boy. 5 5s are 25. It's 425 in Wamsutter. And you know what that means? If you go to where Jake's from. Oh, you just said 5 5s are 25, right? Well, if you go to Minnesota, it's 5:25 a.m. and 55 seconds.